Hey everyone, welcome to Excel Insider. Today I'll show you 4 different ways to add minutes to time using Microsoft Excel 365. For this video, we have a project timesheet with their deadlines and the extra time taken. The goal is to add extra minutes to deadline and display the results in total time. Let's get started. Important note, before we begin, we must format the time columns correctly so Excel interprets them as time. To do that, first select the deadline column, press Ctrl on the keyboard and select the total time column. Right-click and select Format Cells. This opens up Format Cells dialog box. In Number tab, under Category, select Custom and select the format HMM/AM/PM. Click OK to apply. Now the dataset is ready. Let's get to the first method. In first method, we will add extra minutes to a time value using simple addition. This works by converting minutes into fraction of a day since Excel stores time as decimal value. Let's get started. I'm using cell E2 here, but any empty cell works. Type this formula: equals cell C2, which is the deadline, plus open bracket cell D2, which is the extra time. To make it dynamic, you may enter your preferred minute. Divide by 1440 and close the bracket. In Excel, one day is equal to 1440 minutes. So minutes divided by 1440 converts minutes into the proper time fraction. Hit enter. Drag down the formula to autofill. The total time column now displays updated times either with a fixed value or a dynamic cell reference. Now let's head to the second method. In second method, we will construct the time value for the added minutes using the time function. This avoids manually dividing by 1440. Time function builds a time from hours, minutes, and seconds. Here's how it works. In a helper cell of your choice, I'll go for cell E2, type this formula, equals cell C2, which is the deadline, plus time. In the first argument, set 0 for hours. In the second argument, type 20, as we're going for 20 minutes, or you can select the cell D2 to make it more dynamic. But this time I'll keep it fixed, comma, 0 for seconds. Close the bracket. Hit enter. Double-click on the autofill handle to autofill. There it is. Each total time now shows the deadline plus the added minutes, generated through the time function. This method is cleaner than dividing by 1440. Now let's explore the third method. In third method, we will add minutes and immediately format the output as readable text using text function. Text function converts a value into text with the specified format. Here's how to do it. In an empty cell of your choice, like E2, type this formula. Let me break it down. C2 is the original time. D2 divided by 1440 converts minutes. And HMM/AM/PM formats manually instead of using a cell reference, as shown in the previous method. Hit enter and drag down to autofill the rest. The results now look perfectly formatted as times. However, because they are text values, they cannot be used in further time calculations. This method is best when the goal is presentation rather than computation. Next, on to the final method. In fourth method, we will ensure that added minutes display correctly even if the result crosses into the next day using mode function. Mode function returns the remainder after division. With times, it resets values greater than 24 hours back into a single day cycle. Let's see how it works. In cell E2 or any empty cell, type this formula, equals mode. For the first argument, select C2, which is the deadline, plus the time function, set 0 for hours, comma, for the minutes, we will go for cell D2, which is the extra time, comma, 0 seconds. Close the bracket, comma. For divisor, we will set to 1 and close the bracket. Keeping the divisor 1 keeps the result within the 24 hours clock. This function also allows adding minutes manually instead of using a cell reference like the methods mentioned earlier. Press enter and drag down to autofill. Times now adjust smoothly even when the addition pushes them past midnight, ensuring no negative or error values appear. And that's it. 4 different methods to add minutes to time in Microsoft Excel 365. Download the practice workbook link below. Visit Excel Insider for more Excel and Google Sheet tutorials. Feel free to comment your questions and feedback. Thanks for watching.